Good morning, the coffee cakes. We have the coffee. We have Tim Hortons today. The cup is extremely hot. I actually put it in a brown paper bag, which I thought was kind of strange. Good thing I was not walking down the street with a brown paper bag with a coffee cup in it. I might catch a ticket at that rate. But good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I know it's early, and I don't know what kind of folks are going to be on at this time of morning. Everybody. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I don't know what kind of folks are up at this time of morning. I know I am. But yeah, so I am officially back in this channel. I'm not locked out anymore. I never signed up for two-step authentication. Google has kindly removed that, so I can get back in. Hey, good morning, Mike. So I am back in here, which is great. I don't want to be locked out because that sucks. But yep, we're back in, and I'm going to share this out. All right. I'm going to drop the link to my new channel in here, though, because I'm going to be focusing on that channel a little bit. I am doing okay. I know it looks pretty bright behind me. I'm not sure exactly why. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if that's the laptop or what, but it's definitely not a sunshiny day. It is rain or us here. Oh, I just realized Frankie knocked my cord out of my computer. Does that from time to time. So yeah, it's raining out there. But I have some videos I can make this week. I went to Lidl's yesterday and Saturday because I couldn't just stay away, like that. So, yep. So I have some products that I can do reviews on. I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah, it's dark and it's raining. It's been raining since yesterday. Oh my God. I went to blow on my phone because I had, like dust on it. This is my brand new phone here. This is the new iPhone 12 Pro Max here. And, I was in the store yesterday. I was at BJ's. I don't know if you have BJ's by you, Michael. It's kind of like, a Costco. We have Costco, Sam's, and BJ's. I know BJ's. That's not. They might want to rethink the name of that store, right? Because that's not what they sell in there. I know when I tell someone from out of state about this place called BJ's, they're like, "What?" But I was in there yesterday, and something got on my phone, and I went to blow on it, but I forgot I had the mask on there. So yeah, okay. Costco and Sam's seems to be the countrywide. I think they do have BJ's in Florida, though. I did see it. My mom did tell me that. But seems from what I understand, Florida's got more stores than they got people. I wonder how that works. Maybe that's why they don't have people wanting to work in there because they got too many stores and not enough people. It's funny because the New York, the Florida people don't really want out of state people moving there right now. But I hate to put it to you like this. They're saying Florida's full for now. They got a COVID problem there. Hey, Freddie. Good morning, sweetheart. How's mom? Hope all is well. Yeah, I want to visit. I've been to Miami once for a night. We were going on a cruise at the time. And I think we stayed at South Beach. Yeah. I remember there were beach bums. Like real beach bums. Yeah. And I think that was the first time we've ever been to a Denny's too. I believe it was a Denny's. Yeah, because trust me, all the pimps and stuff like that We're at Denny's that morning. You got the men folk with the gold chains and stuff. Definitely one of these days. You got to get there once. Ooh, hot. Ooh, they didn't give one of those things. They put it. So I don't drive, if you don't know, but I use Uber Eats. So a lot of these places who sell coffee to be delivered, they'll put it in the bag, right? So they had my coffee in there. It was so they had it in a separate bag in the bag, but then they had it all wrapped up in a brown paper bag. It's like Jesus, it's a good thing I'm not on the street because coffee cup in a brown paper bag that might get me a ticket. And I don't drink alcohol. I know I don't like that. Yeah, see that? See, that's why we're good friends. We have a lot in common here. Yeah, I don't drive. Supposedly, Florida is a lot better with public transportation than where I am. See, now New York City, well, they got something better than we got in that sense. So they got the dream team of you know their public transportation, but Long Island, we're bad. It's not good at all. I don't even know what they pay for for buses and stuff over in New York City, but they keep raising the price over here. But yeah, alcohol, I've done it like a couple of times, but it's just not for me. I don't get the whole, you know, maybe I'm just one of those people, but I don't get the whole like need for being drunk. It's just not for me. I don't get it. And I'm not a fan of being around other people who are drunk, you know. I always get mad at people who purposely go out of their way and film, people on drugs. I feel like that's just the worst thing you could do, right? You know? When somebody's tripping out and all that stuff, that's not your place to be filming them. They don't have the ability to tell you no, they don't want to be filmed. That's what I don't like about that. I think that's pretty nasty. And the thing is, if something happens to them and you film them, you're kind of like at that rate, I feel like at that rate, you're in the wrong here. And that's first of all, you're filming evidence, and since you're the one filming, and you put it on the interweb here, you know, then you're going to be the one in trouble. I mean, what's that going to do? Hi, girl. I mean, what's that going to do? I don't mind pot. I just don't smoke it because, I don't know. It's legal here now. Oh dear. It's the story of my life. Yeah. Don't underestimate a small dog. They're small in size, but they're big in the weight department too. I just love my little dog a little too much sometimes and I give her too much snacks. They look at you with those eyes. Ooh, I want some. But then I have weight loss surgery and I can't eat that much, and some things are just not meant to be reheated. So I'm like, oh, you could have some. Save me from eating something I don't belong eating. Yeah, that's how that goes. But I don't understand that. It's just so I'm all for vlogging and things like that, but I would never film somebody without permission. You know, and somebody who's on drugs does not have the ability to say no, don't film me, so I don't like that whole thing, I think that's pretty nasty. And like I said, if something happens to that person because you were filming, I mean, it's not the same in the George Floyd case because that girl was a minor and she was filming, a crime, and there was really not much she could do because if she went after, Derek Chauvin as he was like on top of that poor man George Floyd there, she would have been in the same fate as him, and she was only what 16, 18 years old. She can't do that. That's a totally different case scenario. It's a total, you know, although There were certainly other people there. I mean, but then again, she was also filming a crime that a police officer was performing. It's not like, you know, I can't stand these people who, like, you go to you're in the train, you're in the subway station or whatever, and somebody beats the crap out of somebody, and you just film it, but you don't do anything about it. See, that's a different thing. You can't fight the law, and that's what with that little girl. She was filming a police officer, attacking a man like that. I think there's a difference. There's totally a difference, you know. But, in regards to, like, you know, people who are on drugs, you're not saving them. You're not making them, that's not going to make them do any better. And then you're exploiting them for likes and views on your channel. And let's say your video gets 1 million views or whatever, and then you make a whole bunch of cash off the video. Are you going to give it to them? No, probably not, right? I feel like YouTube should, like, you know, curb that, to ensure that, people who are on the street on drugs don't get exploited. I also don't like it when people, take video of, people at the gym. I mean, that's not your business. It's not your business to be going to the gym, to be filming people at the gym. I mean, I feel like filming someone at the gym should be treated as the same as, like, filming somebody let's say, a hospital or a doctor's office, because that's it's not medical per se, but just it's one of those places that people go, to release some of that steam, and if someone's trying, if somebody's trying, it's not your place to judge them. Obesity is a disease. It's a disease of the mind. It's no different than smoking, doing drugs, or, yeah, it is. It's intrusive. And plus people see that, and plus people pay good money to go to the gym. I went to the gym for a while, after my weight loss surgery, and that was expensive. That was an expensive trip, because I pay, when you have weight loss surgery and you come into the gym, they say, oh, they see you coming, man. They can smell it, I think. And they offer you all kinds of, things that you feel like you can't refuse because, they know how to sweet talk you at that rate. But, people go in there to try, and you can't judge someone for trying. I mean, I know, like, with addiction, all right, they're not really trying, but you don't have the right to film them. That's not how life works. You don't have the right to film them. I mean, what if they have children out there? And you're not helping them to curb their addiction in any way, shape, or form. You're just exploiting them. And the same thing at the gym. You have no right to exploit somebody else, for likes and views like that. I mean, listen, I do videos where I react to Trisha Paytas. Now that's different because, in that sense, she's putting stupid shit out into the universe. I'm not making fun of her weight or anything like that. It's calling out someone for being stupid. And I'm sure she realizes people are going to do it. She made like 20 videos around the holiday time. She claims that, she was in the parking lot eating food with, her sister and her mother, and someone who was homeless, approached her vehicle asking for money. And but she laughed at the woman. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. She claims that it's possible that this was some kind of, setup. It's kind of strange that, a homeless person, coming up to, a couple ladies in a car. I don't know. Listen, I live in New York. Homeless people are everywhere, and, I don't always believe these stories about, homeless people. This whole thing where people approach via. I don't know. It's one of those things you don't know. But the thing is, she didn't have the woman on camera, so we really don't know what was really truly said at the time. You really don't. You don't really know what truly was said. But then she went on to make like 20 or 30 videos on TikTok about it. So, whether or not the woman was truly homeless or not, that's irrelevant. But the thing is, she was technically laughing at a homeless person. So, at that rate, that's just totally classless. But then again, it's Trisha Paytas we're talking about. She's a totally classless human being, you know. Like I made a reaction video yesterday because she's on TikTok right now claiming that when she was a young person, she wanted to work at Starbucks. And supposedly, according to her, this is a dream job of hers. Hey! Good morning, Christian Hansen. Good morning. I am back into this channel. I made it back in, but I'm going to keep this as a streaming channel. And I'm going to work on the other channel. I can't even believe it. My new channel, it's not even a week. And we're up to 2,000 views already. Now, the subs we got to do a little better on, but that's okay. Who knows? Maybe I can monetize that channel in a matter of no time. Franchise. So, yeah. So, Trisha Paytas, she made a video on TikTok. See, that's the thing is I actually got a copyright claim recently. Good morning, David. Good morning, everybody. I couldn't believe this. I gotta tell y'all this. I'm still laughing at this. I got a copyright claim because she filed a copyright claim against me about videos from a while ago. Can you believe this? Trisha Paytas must know I exist now because she filed a copyright claim on my channel. So here's the deal. She puts a video out on TikTok yesterday, right? I guess she claims that she wanted to be a Starbucks barista when between the ages of 18 and 24. Okay, that's fine. But then she says that, I'll take it as a win though. No, I just took, you know what? It took her clip out. The videos still have thousands of views on it, so she thinks she's doing me dirty, but she really isn't. Trisha Paytas, I wasn't copying anything. What I did is, on TikTok, okay, you could stitch somebody else's video into yours. So I do that. I stitch her videos into mine. Excuse me. The eye crispies are in my eyes. But because I only woke up like about an hour ago. So what happens is on TikTok, I don't know if you guys know how TikTok works. You could duet people and you could stitch people. So when you stitch people, oh, she's a good morning, Chairman. So Trisha Paytas, she's famous on here because, well, she does porn. Let's be honest, she does porn. Yeah, that's exactly it. So her thing is this. But I take it as a win that she thought highly of me to file a copyright claim on one of my videos. Whatever. But like I said, on TikTok, you could stitch somebody, and it's one way to get views over here on YouTube because we have the Shorts program now. And let me tell you, the Shorts is what gets you the views these days. If you get yourself a good short video here, it'll boost up your channel big time. So, oh, yeah, well, this is still darkness here. It's still raining out there. So she makes a video on TikTok, right? But the thing is, she puts this stuff out there. You know what I mean? She wants people to say something, and you know what? Fine, I'll say what I gotta say. Hence the Mini Perez nickname. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Well, you know, she was friends at one point with Jeffree Star, but apparently that didn't work out because Jeffree Star is a narcissist. And if you're a YouTuber, you always, manage to find one of those around here because there's always one. Unfortunately, I met the one. But so she's on there and she's sitting there saying that she wanted to be a Starbucks barista when she was younger, but supposedly due to her words, her quote unquote from her, due to lack of experience, They would not hire her. So as a result of that, oh, excuse me, she started to sell her ass on the street. But see, that's the thing is like you that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Christian. So that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You can't blame a company for not hiring you for due to lack of experience. First of all, I don't even know, if Starbucks didn't hire you, I mean, I don't know how they go. It is I don't even know. Is it really an entry level kind of job? I don't know. I've never tried to work at Starbucks. But I'm open to the idea because I do like coffee and I do like coffee with a discount. But, I don't know. Is that really a thing? I mean, I would assume, if anything, she could have been hired as a cashier. I don't know. Yeah. I don't like any. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, that's what she's got. And I call them what do I call them? I call them Frankenstein titties because she got them botched. I really shouldn't do that either. Listen, I'm not one to really judge someone on their looks. I mean, I think she's got a pretty face. I think she's got a pretty face. I'll give her that. And listen, in this day and age where, yeah, I kind of figured that as much. I feel like, if she didn't get the job at that rate, it's got nothing to do with the fact that she's got a lack of experience. I think there's more to it than that, of course. You know, there's got to be something more than just lack of experience. I mean, I don't think she's too bright, you know. I don't know how Starbucks rolls in hiring people. I mean, I'm moving to Florida. I know right now is not, the best, but um, I'm looking to take an entry level job down there and work my way up because it's been a long time since, I mean, I've worked in retail, but I'd like to do something else. I'd really like to try being a waitress. It's something I'd really like to do. You know, it's something I'd like to do. You know, why not? Try it out. Supposedly in Florida, if you want to work as a waitress at a place, most places just want, someone who's got customer service experience, and I've got that. So here that's not the case. Everything here is really experience, which, I don't know, sometimes there's some places I don't know how you're going to get experience if nobody gives it to you. Like I went to trade school for animal science. I didn't even want to take this stupid ass class. I didn't. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe she didn't. Oh, I wonder if she has a GED. Hmm. I wonder if she did finish high school. I somehow don't think she did. Well, if that's the case, that would be the answer as to why she didn't get a job at Starbucks. Hmm. That might be it. Yeah. Right. So I went to trade school for this animal science program, and I mean we got hands-on, teachings. We had dogs and other animals in the classroom. I've learned to groom dogs, cut the hair and stuff like that. I mean unfortunately now, New York requires a license to be a dog groomer. So I can't even do that on the side if I wanted to. I thought about that. I said, "Oh, maybe since I went to school for dog grooming, I could like do like low cost grooming out of my apartment, baths, not fancy haircuts, but I could, cut them down, for the summertime and things like that." But no, I can't do that now because now you need a license. But uh hey, I'm open to it. I mean, I can't do fancy cuts, but that's not something that can't be learned. But now you need a license. Well, I'm guessing that's because of, a lot of things that have happened over the years in grooming shops. I actually did work for one for a day. I worked for a grooming shop for a day. Thank God, because I didn't want to work with this lady anymore than that. I kid you not, this lady, she um she smoked inside the place. She smoked inside, and she I mean, she's got the the clipper in one hand. Really? Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? But this lady, she had the dog clipper in one hand, and then she's got, you know, well, I mean, if you're doing a heavy duty, shave down, you have to have lube, for clipper lube on the side, not lube for, whatever else. So she's got the clipper in her hand, which is all lubed up so it doesn't, nick the dog. And she's got a cigarette in the other hand. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is not gonna work out. I said, this is not going to work out. I don't want to, I don't know if I kept thinking to myself, do I want to be here when she has to explain to the owner of this poor thing that she blew up the dog because she was smoking and flipping at the same time? Because that's not going to go over well. I said, this is totally unprofessional. I just, see, but that's the thing is that when I went to school for this whole animal thing, I've worked in different settings. I've worked in farm setting and things like that. So, um, I guess I have enough knowledge to know what I don't like in regards to care of animals. Well, did Barney the Bull? Is Barney the Bull a national news? Did y'all hear about our bull that's still loose? He's been loose for what, 2 weeks now? 2, 3, almost 3 weeks. Almost three. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow, I think. Yeah. I was actually on my way out that particular Tuesday. Was it two? Yeah, I was actually on my way to Target and to Lidl on the way back, and I got a text message. Right? I don't think I actually experienced that. I can't think I've ever experienced doctors smoking, but I remember smoking in restaurants and things like that. Thank God, that just takes away from your meal. And smoking in hotels, yeah. But yeah, we have a bowl that's I think it was a halal place. It was a one of those specialty butcher slaughterhouses. That's all I know. It was either halal or oh no, it could have been halal or it could have been kosher. I think it was halal though. So he bolted out of there and he's been free ever since. They haven't been able to catch him though. You know, I don't know what's going on there, but he'll be all right though if he's truly free out there. He's got plenty. He's in like a brushy area where there's a lot of you know plants or grass and stuff for him to eat. So he's not totally not totally lost. But unless if if he were to be, excuse me, if he were to get caught, he was supposed to go to a sanctuary. A part of me hopes a part of me hopes that the slaughterhouse that he ran away from didn't renege on their deal and went out to go find him and took him themselves. But you never know these days. But yeah, so I was actually on my way out that morning. I don't live anywhere near where Barney the Bull escaped, but you know he's out there. Gonna be like the chicken and Orange is the New Black. Remember they were like all obsessed over that chicken the chicken that was in the yard. Eh, I wonder if it's kind of like that. I don't know, but he's out there supposedly smoking in hospitals. Yeah, yeah. Well, now you can't do that because of the oxygen tanks. That would be completely dangerous. But yeah, Barney the Bull, he's still out there. He's still out there. He doesn't want to be caught. I would say I'm assuming this poor guy has suffered, and he doesn't trust people too much. So he's going to try to get as far away from the people as much as possible. Ah, I'm not a vegan anymore, but it does make me feel bad. Kind of makes me want to go back to that. And of course, as soon as I said that, the dog takes a look. Eh. But actually, I was a vegan when I got the puppy, so it's not like. But dogs can't go vegan. I don't care what anybody says. That's ridiculous. As somebody who is a vegan and a animal rights activist, I think that's a little stupid. I'm thinking your dog's gonna go vegan. Don't do that. That's not it. That's not it. I'm not one of those people who don't think that that's a good idea. It's not. They need nutrients. And that's what they eat. Can't change an animal's diet based on your, thoughts and stuff. Although I have to say, not being a vegan anymore and seeing some of these people the way they are, kind of opened up my eyes to the way I was. They got this lady on TikTok. Although I think she's off now. I think she's officially off. Is that vegan teacher? Y'all heard of the vegan teacher? Man, she's just cuckoo. I mean, I know some cuckoo vegans in my day, but she really takes it, to a whole new level. I don't like that. It doesn't help. It doesn't help the animals. If you want to like teach people something, especially about animal cruelty and things like that, the way I was taught is, listen, I understand, when animals or children are getting hurt and abused and things like that, it's easy to let your emotions take over, and then you say things that maybe are not cool and all that jazz. But the one thing that I was taught back in the day is, if you're going to do this, if you're going to be an animal rights activist, you're a voice for the voiceless, right? So you have to speak as they would speak. And animals are loving, despite what we do to them. They're the most loving, kindest animals, beings on this planet. So, telling people they should go, die or anything like that because of that, it just doesn't work. I don't think that's the message that they would want to send. You know, I don't support wearing fur, but if it's something that you do, I mean, I think it's pretty yucky. I think that's pretty yucky. Considering how fur farms are. Not all animals that are made of fur come from the wild, and we're kind of depleting the wild. Of those animals, but things like minks and they got what's called a raccoon dog and things like that. Those come from fur farms, and the way they're treated is pretty sad. You know, I feel like, and I also feel like in 2021, testing on animals is just not needed at this point in time. I feel like we could do better. The way I see life is, when it comes to cosmetics or whatever's in the house, if it has to be tested on animals for legal purposes or whatever these companies usually, it's usually for legal purposes. So if something were to happen to you, then they can maybe not face a lawsuit. You know what I mean? I took animal rights and welfare when I was in school, and the one thing that we had learned was, like Raid, like the bug spray you use in the house, Raid. With Raid, they were injecting their chemicals into rats to put, you know, proper proper information on the can. So if your 3-year-old child were to ingest said chemicals, they want you to know how fast or whatever it is you need to do in case they do. That way, if it wasn't on the can, or you claim it's not on the can, you can't sue or whatever like that. Well, my thoughts on that are, exactly that. It's silliness. We know that the chemicals are gonna kill, and there's really, at this rate, I don't think I don't think they really need to keep testing it on animals because they already know because that's what it's for. You know, I've been using this shampoo, and it's probably the one time in my life where I didn't buy something that was cruelty free. I bought that OGX biotin and collagen shampoo. In fact, I told anyone who had weight loss surgery, you got to get the shampoo because when you have weight loss surgery, you can lose your teeth and you can lose your hair. Teeth, there's not much you can do about that. That's just part of it for some. But this shampoo, it helped. It helped with the hair loss and everything. But the problem is now that shampoo has come out with saying that they have high levels of formaldehyde and they're getting sued. Well, that's just great, isn't it? I guess that's nature's way of saying I should have bought something that wasn't cruelty free. But that's a different case scenario. That's not the same as um, Raid injecting rats with their chemicals to see how long it'll take them to die. God forbid a 3-year-old were to ingest it. You know what I mean? But this is totally, totally different. That's sneaking a chemical in there that we're not aware of, and that can make you very sick. And listen, I'm not seeking punitive damages or anything like that, but at that rate, you kind of have to do something about that because, I've been using it for 2 or 3 years and you can't even get it anymore. In fact, Lidl is a grocery store which I really love, and I have some products to review on my new channel. Not this channel, because this is a streaming channel now on the new channel. They were selling their version of OGX shampoo, and now it's gone. And I'm assuming that's why. I feel like a lot of the stuff that Lidl sells is really truly name brand, and they just slap their name on it. That's basically what store brand really is the real brand, just with their sticker on it. You know, kid's grandma was never into store brand item. She would always like bash the idea, but it's basically the same thing. Like, okay, so I'll give you an example. Like yesterday or Saturday, I went to Lidl's, right? I had to get some toilet paper. I used the Fetch Rewards app, and so you get points. So if you don't know what Fetch is really awesome. So you get points for scanning your receipt. Like these companies, like big name companies, will give you points, and then you can use these points later on to get a gift card for something. Like I'm saving my points to get a Rainforest Cafe gift card for when I go to Florida soon, and have dinner there. And so so Saturday I bought Lidl brand toilet paper. No, I generally buy Scott's because it's the one ply. It doesn't mess up the toilet. So, but it says on the packaging there, if you compare to Scott's or whatever like that. When I went to go buy it, I put it in, put my receipt in the app there, and I got the points for Scott's, but it wasn't Scott's. So it goes to show that name brand, name brand is indeed store brand is indeed the name brand stuff. So don't poo-poo the idea of getting store brand. This weekend I killed it with the points. I went to Walmart. I got how many points over Walmart? Last night I bought me and Jacob some ice cream. It was brownie crunch or something like that. And the app the app took it as I bought brownie brittle, and I got like 750 points. So that's pretty awesome. So if you want to know what's in this cup, okay, this is regular coffee. Of course, I don't mess around with the decaf stuff. So it's regular coffee, half and half. Stevia, and I got a pump of chocolate syrup and a pump of hazelnut. So this is chocolate hazelnut coffee. Tastes pretty good. I was gonna go out and walk to 7-Eleven because it's a lot cheaper to do that. But we've got rain for today, maybe tomorrow. Because actually, tomorrow I gotta go do something. So I probably won't have a morning live tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow I'll have to go to 7-Eleven before I go out for the day. But yeah. So actually, let me see if I get my fetchy thing here, so you guys can join in on it. I get free. I get all kinds of. I got a free Dunkin' gift card for doing that. It's totally worth it. Like I said, all you gotta do is just snap a receipt of something you bought anyways, right? Although I won't lie, sometimes if I pass a garbage can at like BJ's and there's a stack of receipts there, I won't lie, I'll scan it. Hey, listen, it's dog eat dog world out there. I'm gonna get you guys my referral code in here. So if you want to join Fetch Rewards, you may do so. Mhm. Okay. There you go. So, yeah, I'm really happy to be back in my channel though. But I'm gonna keep my plan. I'm gonna keep the plan that I had. I have a whole bunch of stuff to test out for my new channel this week. I got I got two things of fruit. Um, I'm gonna try that out. And Lidl was like, this week was Asian week at Lidl, and I got some things to test out here. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want on my channel. I don't really care what other people think. It's my channel, and so far it's doing really well. It's doing extremely well for a new channel, and yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have some product reviews. I actually got something at Target for only $5. I'm gonna see if it works well, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Supposedly there's something else at Target. If I find it, I want to get it. It's a Bluetooth speaker, and it looks like a retro Bluetooth speaker. So I'm gonna see if they have that, and I'll test it out for you guys in a video. And there will be also another book review this Friday at 3 o'clock. We're going to be reviewing The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. If you're not aware of who Kristen Hanna is, she's an excellent author. She does a lot of she's got a great way. She's got a talent for writing with like pure visualization type stuff. You could actually like it just she's got that imagery in there, so you could really truly feel like you're there. I mean, her books are generally like quite depressing, but if you want the full feel of a story, you would want to go to Kristen Hanna. It's just that good of a writing. So yeah, so I definitely highly suggest that. to you all. And yeah, so that's that. But I'm gonna have a review of the Four Winds this coming Friday. Um, I'm not going to go live tomorrow, I don't think, unless of the evening. If Jacob takes a nap early, if he goes to bed early, I definitely will be doing that. You know, definitely be some of that. I'm going to try to sneak in lives as much as I can on this channel, but I'm definitely going to have a lot more content on the new channel because that's where it's going to be now. So if you're looking, that's where it is. you know, and yeah, so who knows? Maybe I'll come back at lunchtime today, since maybe I'll do that. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys in a little while. Maybe I'll come back at lunchtime. Maybe I'll go back to 3 times a day. Who knows? All right, my coffee cakes. I will see you later. Have a great day. Remember, kindness is free. So spread that, not cooties. Please do still social distance and wear your mask. Our children are getting sick. There was an 11-month-old baby in Texas that has the new Delta COVID variant, and she was that they have no room at the inn for her, so they had to fly her elsewhere. So think of the children now, and I will see you guys later. Bye.